What's up everybody, Payne's Comics back again with another video. I have two unboxings today. One is my weekly comic order for the comics that came out Wednesday, and the other one is some back issue goodness. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the new comics that recently came out. Alright, so this is X-Men 92 issue number 1. This is the new ongoing series. They did a mini-series during Secret Wars, but for nostalgic purposes I wanted to get this one as well. Very cool cover of each team going at each other. It reminds me a lot of the X-Force number 5 cover. I don't think it's a direct swipe, but because I think a lot of comics like that. But again, just cool, nostalgic. I love that cartoon to death. Okay, also I got the hip hop variant. I don't get many of these. I think I have about 2 or 3. But I just really like this one. I think it's a really cool cover with Gambit and Jubilee and everything. You see how cool Jubilee looks there, blowing the bubble gum, and Gambit looking suave as fuck. And here we have Captain America issue number 7, Alex Ross cover swipe of the original Captain America comic, I believe. Really nice. Main reason why I brought this one was because Joss Whedon and John Cassidy were doing a story in this. I'm not sure how big it is. And also it turns out that this is the return of the proper Captain America. Steve Rogers is no longer an old fucker, he's gone back to being how he should be. So I'm really happy about that. Here we have Darth Vader issue number 18. I really love these Star Wars series. I've recently just finished reading Vader Down. I was missing one of the issues, eventually got it. Was able to read it, and then I read the annuals as well. My advice to you is to read the annuals before you read Vader Down if you haven't got that far yet. But you're probably more organised than me and have already gone past that. On a side note, the Star Wars annual wasn't very good. Vader Down was pretty cool in my opinion, and the Darth Vader annual was also quite good. Not as good as the main series, but not too bad. Okay, and last but not least, for my weekly orders, this is the one that I think everyone should get, and I really hope you did. This is Daredevil number 6. This is the Woman of Power variant with Elektra. I have no idea who the artist is, and I really don't give a fuck. But with the Netflix series and everything, this is definitely one that I think everyone should get. It's probably going to be one of the hotter of the Woman of Power variants. Probably one of the lowest print runs as well. I don't know that for a fact, I'm just speculating here. I like how she's in her proper costume. She's throwing her sai at, I don't know, whoever. This looks really cool. I did post in the Comic Book Fanatics Facebook page about this comic, so you probably would have seen it there if you're not part of the Comic Book Fanatics Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go check it out. You can ask to be a member, and then you can get more from your favourite comic book YouTubers, or you know, post your own shit, whatever. Alright, let's have some back issue goodness. Okay, so minor spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen the Daredevil Season 2 on Netflix. This is a minor spoiler. Here we have Punisher issue number 4, and this is the first appearance of Microchip. Jimmy C was right. You know, Jimmy C's he's got a couple of these now, I think, and he said quite a while ago that this would be a good sleeper book to get. He thought that Microchip could be in a Punisher series or the Daredevil Season 2 because he's his arms dealer, I guess. So props to Jimmy C there, he was spot on with this one. Copies of this have completely dried up, I believe, on eBay at a good price, but you should be able to find this in a dollar bin in a local comic book store somewhere. Here we have Marvel Premiere issue number 22. This one is only in fine plus condition, but it was only £4, which is what you'd expect to pay for this copy in fine plus condition. But this one's special because this one has a Mark Jewelers insert. Alright, so here we have the Mark Jewelers insert on the inside. I don't believe I have any comics with the Mark Jewelers insert. Let's try to open it. I'm pretty sure this is my first one. I don't think I have any others. Even though it's a lower condition that I normally like, you guys know I'm a high grade snob. I like my near mints. But you know, it's one that I needed for my run. And obviously these Marvel Premiere books are getting harder to get with all the Netflix shenanigans that are going on. So I'm quite happy with this one. You know, there's some writing on the back and the top in pencil and a little tear down here. And there's some dirt on the front and back, but a few creases, very small ones along here. But nothing major. I think just to have the Mark Jeweller insert is pretty cool. And one thing I noticed is you can see it at the top if you look carefully. So I might try to do that a bit more when I go to cons and stuff to see if I can find one of these. Alright, so I was editing the video and I realised I didn't record the last part, so I've got to do it again. This probably isn't going to be as good as the original video, but fuck it. So here we have Green Lantern from Volume 2, issue 182, and in this issue John Stewart becomes the new Green Lantern. If the Green Lantern movie is a Green Lantern Corps movie and they have more than one Green Lantern, I'd imagine that John Stewart would be one of the Green Lanterns, just from what I know of the character. And you can get this book really cheap, so this is definitely a good sleeper book to get in my opinion. Next up we have Green Lantern issue number 50, this is from volume number 3, and in this issue Hal Jordan becomes Parallax. It is also the death of Kilowog, Sinestro and the Guardians of the Universe. I'm sure they've died more than just in this issue, so I'd imagine that those deaths aren't exactly key. And it is also the first appearance of Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern. Kyle Rayner's first appearance is in issue 48 of this series, but this is the one where he becomes the new Green Lantern. And like I said, it's also the first appearance of Hal Jordan as Parallax, and then the death of Kilowog, Sinestro and the Guardians of the Universe. So that being said, again, if the Green Lantern movie is a Green Lantern Corps movie, there's a good chance that Kyle Rayner will be one of the Green Lanterns in the movie. Alright, so this next one isn't as important as the others. This is Day of Judgment issue number 5, and in this one Hal Jordan becomes Spectre. I can't see them doing that in any of the movies or the TV shows or whatever, but this is a big event for Hal Jordan in the comics, so that's why I picked this one up. Again, this one you can get probably even cheaper than the other two, but still you can get all three of these pretty cheap, and they're good Green Lantern sleepers, especially these two. But that's all I have for this video. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to watch my video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I really appreciate everyone that's already done that. That's all for this episode. Peace out.